I think it started. Let's get started here. Let's go.
Shout out Bruce Gas, aka Toka 2. You know I had to drop a track for my boy. Hey, Blake, where you at? Yeah, I've been in your rapping boys out here telling favors. I'm the hardest young nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Bruce Gas putting them fights on the table. Calling that boxing since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fatal. On the people's champion like Muhammad Ali. Shut out Bruce Gas, one day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, we gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, take a hit out the Toka 2. Slipping hella shots, feel like Tyson with the peak. Little Glock on my side, but it hit just like Isaac Cruz. Shout out man, Chad, real shit, that's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the panel. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sample. Bruce passed me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Ayy, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames. Feel like Bruce Gas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you could never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this the fight game. Don't beef on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the chat. I ain't undisputed. Yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed, but I want all the straps.
Marky Dan, Rock Chalk. Thank you for coming in. And get my background band off their asses. There we go. Now he's cooking. I tell you, man, I was sitting here around 6:15. I was supposed to go on at 7. My power went out, my electricity. I'm like, shit. So I says, well, maybe it'll go on. Maybe it's just a little coming back on. I called up the electric company. They told me it'll be on at 7:15. I said, okay, let me set my show up. I'll go on at 8. And I did, and we're here. And Wheelchair John, bro, thank you for coming by. We're going to talk about the Puerto Rican boxing, rich heritage, man. Let me get a little bit of this fine herb in me. I was smoking tonight a little bit of, I got some sour diesel. I mixed it with some super boof. And I fortified it with some live resin crumble. Yes, sir. But I mean, Puerto Rican boxing. Puerto Rico's been a powerhouse ever since I started watching boxing. Rich history. Right now, they currently have over 53. They've had 53 world champions from that little island. 6 Olympic medalists. 14 international inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. Yankee Kyle, bro, thank you for coming by, man. You know, they're renowned for a very fierce technical style. Historically, Puerto Rico and Mexico, they've been having internal civil wars. And the island has produced such legendary talents like Felix Trinidad, Miguel Cotto. Current stars include people like Amanda Serrano, Xander Zayas, man. I mean, I'm Puerto Rican tonight, baby. Hey, Blind Neil, my bro, thank you for coming by. Yankee Kyle, sliding counter. You know what it is here tonight, man. This trivia, I've got some really fine herb that I'm puffing on to get this party started. Let me get my buzz cooking. Let a few people come in here. And if you don't know Puerto Rican boxing, man, watching this for a little bit, you will. My brother Teach, man, thank you so much for coming by. Don't forget to hit the like button. Share this show, because I want to have more people coming in here. You know, we thrive on competition just like boxers do. And if we only got a half a dozen of my regulars coming in here, I'm going to do it anyway, man. I'll do it if there's one person in here. I'll do it if I'm playing with myself. But the more the merrier, as they say. Thank you, Kyle, man. Appreciate that, bro. Trinidad, Hector Macho Camacho, they're all going to be in the show, sliding counter, you know, because I had to pull up 50 questions. I got a lot of generic ones, but I had to dig into my old ring magazines, look at some of the fighters who fought from that era, especially the era that I grew up in, man. You know, the late 80s, the late 70s, the 80s, the 90s. To me, that was the golden era of boxing, and it's going to represent on this quiz. Right now, I'm digging on a band called the George Porter Jr. Trio. They're playing live. This was 2 nights ago at a bar called the Maple Leaf down in the French Quarter in New Orleans. I know it's Lent right now, but man, the quarter's still spilling over. In fact, man, New Orleans closes down the beginning of summer. It's too hot. The bars closed down. It's not like it totally closed down, but it's not like it is like right now. Right now, it's the place to be. Last week, Fat Tuesday, before Ash Wednesday. But I mean, my soul, my heart and my soul is in New Orleans. Angel Vasquez, Angel Espada. I mean, man, if you don't know Puerto Rican boxing technique, bro, salute. It's going to be kind of fun to do it, and you will get educated. And plus, the way I play it, man, it's multiple choice. You got a 25% chance of winning it. Get yourself on the winners board over here. I went out there. I went to the dispensary, pick up a couple of cartridges, and I should have grabbed another one of these, man. The old torches, man. They're one of my favorite things to have. How do you get 25% chance of winning? Well, you got four answers. It's a random A, B, C, or D. If you had 100 chances, you'd have a 1% chance of winning. But you have 4. Divide 100 into quarters. You got a 25% chance. So if you don't know the answer, take a guess, man. That's what I mean to say. We don't want to keep you here all night, so I'm going to start this thing off, and whoever's in here can play. And I don't expect a lot of people to really get a lot of interest in this. I was hoping for some of my Facebook friends, some of the boxing groups that I administrate over there, to be coming in here and checking this out. But nonetheless, we'll get it. We'll start the countdown, and we'll see what we got here. You got 20 seconds to do what you got to do, and then the game's going to be starting. Okay. Get ready, my friends. Get ready. Who was Puerto Rico's first world boxing champion, winning the title in the 1930s? 1, was it Wilfredo Gomez? 2, was it Sixto Escobar? 3, was it Jose Torres? Or 4, Carlos Ortiz? Slide Encounter's a scholar out there. He knows what's going on. I didn't think I'd get Jose Diaz, bro. Jose Diaz is right around the corner in the Caribbean, so he's going to know what's going on. Wheelchair John, windows closed. Get your answer in. The correct answer, Slide Encounter, the first one on the button. Sixto Escobar, 1930s, man. Long time ago. Tools here to skip to question number 2. Which Puerto Rican boxer won Puerto Rico's first Olympic medal in boxing, a bronze medal at the 1948 London Games? Take a guess. Was it Wilfred Benitez? 2, was it Juan Evangelista Venegas? 3, was it Jose Torres? Or 4, was it Carlos Ortiz? You got a 25% chance. Give it a shot for all you got. There's going to be a lot of up-to-date See, I got the history mixed in with the current. We got all kind of Puerto Rican heritage boxing going on in here. And if you think oh man, there's gonna be some tough ones. Take a guess. Nothing to be ashamed of. The correct answer: Juan Evangelista Venegas. Nobody got it, but that's okay. Doesn't change the score at all. That's only the second question. Let's get to the third question and see what it says. Which Puerto Rican became the youngest world boxing champion at the age of 17 in 1976? One, was it Wilfredo Gomez? Two, was it Wilfred Benitez? Three, was it Miguel Cotto? Or four, was it Felix Trinidad? One of my favorite fighters growing up, man. I was rooting for him against Sugar Ray Leonard. That's Chris Atkins on that guitar, man. Ooh, he's one of the best out there today. Of course, Wheelchair John, man. You should know a lot of these, brother. Believe me, they're not all that abstract. I got pretty basic on some of these, but hey, you got to pick a topic. You got to run with it. Wilfred Benitez, sliding counter, the winner on that one. Moving on to question number 4. Which Puerto Rican boxer carried the nickname Bazooka and dominated the super bantamweight division? 1, Wilfredo Gomez. 2, Wilfred Benitez. 3, Hector Camacho. Or 4, Edwin Rosario. Turn that down a bit so it doesn't drown us out here. There we go. The correct answer, as you know, the Bazooka, Wilfredo Gomez, sliding counter. He's got a powerful internet system. He's fast on the draw. Look out, man. He's the man to beat here tonight. Question number 5. Which famous Puerto Rican boxer is commonly nicknamed Tito? And we're not talking Tito Santana. 1, is it Miguel Cotto? 2, Jose Torres. 3, Felix Trinidad. Or 4, Carlos Ortiz. You will hear these names mentioned a lot because these are Puerto Rican superstars. A country with, oh man, I mean, there was a time where there was a Puerto Rican champion in every weight title in boxing. I think it was 2004, but I mean, it was like Puerto Ricans are a tough little country. They're like a little mini Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Their own style, some great fighters. But who was the famous Puerto Rican boxer known as Tito? Everybody got this one right. Sliding counter. Refresh your phone or your laptop because we're basing this game on speed and accuracy. And sliding counter, he's catching those questions as soon as they come out of the chute. Question number 6. Who's the Puerto Rican boxer that became the first from the island to win titles in 4 weight classes? 1, was it Wilfredo Gomez? 2, Miguel Cotto. 3, Ivan Calderon. Or 4, Felix Trinidad. A 4-division weight champion. A little hint, this dude grew up in Providence, Rhode Island, 10 miles from where we're sitting here. LT, I was hoping you'd come in here, brah. You should be pretty good with these, with the Puerto Rican, Spanish, Latin fighters. Miguel Cotto, sliding counter. Excuse me, I need some water. My blood boxing tumbler here. Next question. 3, 2, 1, and it is Carlos Ortiz, a Puerto Rican boxing legend, was a 2-time world champion in which division? 1, was he a welterweight? 2, was he a middleweight? 3, was he a lightweight, or 4, was he a featherweight? Check this one out. This is one of the greatest fighters to come out of Puerto Rico. Tearing up the 60s. What was he? Hey, FWP, man. Good to see you in here once again. Salute. FWP comes in. Look out, sliding counter. This guy's going to give you some stiff competition. Run for your money kind of stuff over here. Lightweight. And who was the first one on that one? FWP coming in, hitting hard. Moving right along. Which Puerto Rican-born boxer won the world light heavyweight title in the 1960s and had an Olympic silver gold medal? 1, was it Sixto Escobar? 2, Luis Pizarro? 3, Jose Torres? Or 4, Carlos de Leon? So that was a rip. Put too much in there. But man, the head rush. FW's once again. Jose Torres. We're just nearing the top 10 over here. We're still in the first round. Which indoor arena in San Juan was named after a Puerto Rican baseball legend and has regularly hosted boxing events? 1, is it the Roberto Clemente Coliseum? 2, the Hiram Bithorn Stadium? 3, the Hiram Bithorn Arena? Or 4, the Jalisco Jose Miguel Rangelat? Which one was it? What is the San Juan, Puerto Rico indoor arena? Which one was it? Regularly hosting boxing events. Named after a Puerto Rican baseball legend. Got a nice head rush on that one. Oh yeah. We're getting in gear now. It takes a round, but once that first round ends, everything kicks in nicely. I think I may need to change my bong water. Poke this tube. But the correct answer on that one, Roberto Clemente Coliseum. Question number 10. Which San Juan stadium is named for a Puerto Rican major leaguer, and also has hosted outdoor boxing cards? 1, is it the San Juan Sports Hub? 2, once again, the Roberto Clemente Coliseum? 3, the Jose Miguel Rangelat Coliseum? Or the Hiram Bithorn Stadium? That's worth some money, Jose. Some of these are kind of, like I said, I had to pull some generic ones off the net. But we'll get down. I had to pull 50 questions out of here. So take a guess. Even if you get it wrong, it won't affect your score. It's a 25% chance of getting it at the Hiram Bithorn Stadium. Okay, we'll get off the stadium questions. Well, in fact, we got to pause the game and look at the scoreboard here. FT, got on that one too, man. All right. Let's display the leaderboard for just a sec. And we've only got 5 players playing, but Jose Diaz, he's in first place, man. Jose's stuck in there with 9 right. Sliding Counter's been getting those first places, but Jose Diaz, man, 9 out of 10. Wheelchair John's still in there. FWP just got in the room. Yankee Kyle was here for a bit, man. All made their mark. And everybody comes in and they say, oh, man, I got here late. I want to play. Let me go change this bong water so I don't choke myself here. Give me a sec. Yeah, it needs. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Ready to kick some ass. Ready for round 2. Nothing like a clean bong. Get that. Get this sucker all tuned in properly. All right. Add the layout. Resume the game. Get to question 11. Ding, second round. Which Puerto Rican boxer fought Floyd Mayweather Jr. on May 5th, 2012? 1, was it Miguel Cotto? 2, Ivan Calderon? 3, Macho Camacho? Or 4, Felix Trinidad? There we go, man. Which Rosado? Gaby Rosado, right? I thought he retired, but this. When you speak Rosado of the Puerto Rican fighters, my favorite was Edwin Rosario. But anyway, this is an easy one. Everybody should be getting this one right. Who's going to be the first one to get it? Who's the fastest? Gabe. Okay, man. You know we'll be watching that sliding counter. Everybody got that one, not surprisingly. The next question coming up in just a second. I thought so too, bro. Who defeated Oscar De La Hoya in a high-profile match in 1999 representing Puerto Rico? 1, was it Miguel Cotto? 2, was it Kermit Cintron? 3, Felix Trinidad? Or 4, Eric Morel? This should be a very easy one. But like I said, man, you got to get that vote in quick. I was playing some trivia the other night, and it wasn't pick the numbers like mine. This one you had to name names and write them in there, and you had to be the first one to write it in there. Slide encounter was the first one on this one. And you had to be, and you had to spell it right too. And I can't spell for shit. But anyway, I blew him away when I was in there. That's my friend, Boxing Beats and Rhymes. Go check his channel out, man. Boxing Beats and Rhymes. He's another one, man. A true dyed-in-the-wool fan of the fighters of yesteryear. I hate to call ourselves historians. That almost sounds like a, kind of like a self-anointing, pompous title. I'm just a fan, man. I just been around a little bit longer than most. And that's why I relate to people who have been around long like that, where we can talk about fights that we saw. We can talk about the great Muhammad Ali and Sean Leonard. And anyway, man, Felix Trinidad beat Oscar. Oscar let off on the gas. We all know the story there. Oscar should have won the fight. He just didn't. He just did not have a good coach in him. Did not have that extra gas tank. Slide encounter, the first one on there, man. Next question. Who did Hector Camacho win his first world title from? 1, was it Rafael Limon? 2, was it Jose Luis Ramirez? 3, was it Edwin Rosario? Or 4, Cornelius Boza Edwards? I remember watching this fight, and I was on my honeymoon, my first marriage. This was probably the best thing about the honeymoon. I got to watch a fucking Macho Camacho win his first title. And who was it? De Niro, my brother. Salute. Good to see you, my man. We stuck this one in there before, so if you hang around here a long time, you know the answer to this one. The answer, nobody got it. Rafael Bazooka Limon, August 1983. Hector Camacho's first world title. My friends. And everybody went with Jose Luis Ramirez. No. Next question. Which Puerto Rican boxer publicly came out as gay in 2012 and later campaigned for LGBT acceptance in boxing? Okay, anybody got this one, man? Like, I'll go on a limb and say it was August 13th, 1983, but see, I can't remember passwords or somebody's name when I'm seeing them again. But I can remember dates and times of events that I remembers. But who was the Puerto Rican boxer that publicly came out as gay in 2012 and later campaigned for LDBC's acceptance in boxing? 1, was it Orlando Cruz? 2, Miguel Cotto. 3, Manuel Lopez. Or 4, Edwin Rosario. Which one was it? Everybody got this one, man. Slide encounter, the first one on the button. Question number 15 coming up, and it's exciting and always entertaining. Puerto Rican trivia on Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. At which Olympic game did Juan Evangelista Venegas win Puerto Rico's first boxing medal? 1, was it 1952 Helsinki Olympics. 2, the 1948 London Olympics. 3, the 1944 London Olympics. Or 4, the 1936 Berlin Olympics. And I wasn't at any of these. Take a guess. I would. Nobody got this one. It was the 1948 London Olympics. See, I think we got people in here to look to see what somebody's hitting, and then they all follow suit, man. That's no good. That's why it's only going to be the first one who gets it is going to win this game. I'm going to change the rules, so it's going to be the first guy on the buzzer gets it, and that's how we're going to arrange the rankings like that. Whoever got the most first places will be winning the game. Which decade did Sexto Escobar win Puerto Rico's first world boxing title? 1, was it the 50s, 2, the 40s, 3 the 30s, or 4 the 20s? Take a guess, man. See, me, I know this one, but if I was guessing, I'd guess the one I knew. Give it a shot. And this Sixto Escobar, man, go look at some of his YouTube fights. They're in black and white, but you see heart and determination of two freaking cocks in the ring. Two pit bulls. Just no turning back. Just fucking raw aggression. But what year was it? Was boxing even legal? The 1930s, man. A lot of people got that one. Sliding counter. First one on that one. Which Puerto Rican boxer was a dominant WBA lightweight champion and hailed from Toa Alta? 1, was it Samuel Serrano? 2, Miguel Cotto? 3, Eric Morel? Or 4, Edwin Rosario? You just bop over the box rec and it'll show you right away where he was born. And that's how it can be verified. Googleified. But I had to stick some tough ones in there. Too many easy ones, I mean, I give you the freaking Tito Trinidad and Oscar De La Hoya as a question, and then I got to stick this one in there too. Nobody got this one. That's the home of Edwin Rosario. Now you know. Question number 18. Which Puerto Rican fighter was a 2-time WBO junior featherweight champion nicknamed Juanma? Well, 1, was it Juan Manuel Lopez? 2, was it Juan Evangelista Venegas? 3, Ivan Calderon? Or 4, Hector Camacho? Juanma. Who's got their hands on the gun in this one? Who's the first one to hit the button? FWP, Juan Manuel Lopez. Everybody got it, but FWP was the first. Moving on to question 19. Hey, Lance Meyer, brother. Good to see you, my man. Thank you much for stopping by, bro. This Puerto Rican junior lightweight champion held the WBA title in the early 80s before losing it to Roger Mayweather in 1983 in San Juan. 1, Wilfred Benitez. 2, Victor Calais. 3, Sammy Serrano. Or 4, Edwin Rosario. I remember watching this fight, man. This was back in the old days. You caught the highlights of it on CBS Sports Spectacular. Didn't see the whole fight till YouTube, but read about it in the magazines, and we got introduced to, Sammy Serrano. Let's see if anybody got this one right, but Sammy Serrano was a tough junior lightweight back in the day. Very, very well respected. He wasn't just a flash in the pan. He had a bunch of defenses. He never got together and fought Aguayo. They wanted to get that fight going. It just never happened. But anyway, everybody got that one right. Sammy Serrano. Who was the first one on there? FWP, man. Making his mark. What are we on? Question number 20? We got one more, and we'll take a look at the scoreboard. Let's see where we're at here. Next question. Which Puerto Rican boxer was known for winning world titles at both minimum weight and light flyweight? 1, Roman Gonzalez. 2, Juan Francisco Estrada. 3, Juan Francisco Estrada. Or 4, Ivan Calderon. Carl, man, my buddy Crippler Carl. The thunder from down under. Salute, brother. Ivan Calderon, sliding counter. First one on there. All right, man. That's the end of the second round. Jose Diaz. Jose kicking some ass over here. Sliding counter is just behind him. Wheelchair John, right? We got first, second, and third right there, man. FWP is in there, man. He's tied. He's right there, 13. And then we got a couple of cats who came in, said hello. De Niro Sparta's still here. But De Niro Sparta, man, I hope you're feeling well, brother. Oh, you're going to be 43 tomorrow, bro. Happy birthday, man. Happy fucking birthday to my brother, De Niro Sparta, man. Happy early birthday. Everybody, man, wish De Niro Sparta a fucking happy birthday, man. He's the man. He's fighting a tough battle in life, man, and he's winning it. And God bless him, man. Shout out to my brother De Niro Sparta. Happy fucking birthday. Let's resume this fucking lame game. We move on down to question number 21. We're in the third round. What did Bernard Hopkins do to tick off the Puerto Rican fans before his unification bout against Felix Trinidad? 1, he used racial slurs during the build-up. 2, he threw the Puerto Rican flag to the ground. 3, he spit on the Puerto Rican flag. Or 4, he didn't show up for the press conference in Puerto Rico. What happened in this fight? What made it so fucking personal? What made the fucking country of Puerto Rico hate B-Hop? Did he use racial slurs? Did he throw the Puerto Rican flag to the ground? Yes. Sliding counter got that one, man. He threw the Puerto Rican flag to the ground. Question 2-2 coming up. Which Puerto Rican-born boxer won a silver medal at the 1956 Olympics representing the United States? 1, was it Wilfred Benitez? 2, Juan Evangelista Venegas? 3, Jose Torres? Or 4, Carlos Ortiz? Hint, he was trained by Customado in his professional career. Hey, brother Mark Nash, man. Salute to you, my man. Appreciate your patronage over here, my brother. Do like Mark Nash, bro. Go sub to his channel. Extremely entertaining in many different ways. Jose Torres, that was the man. Silver medalist in the 1956 Olympics, representing the United States. Who was my man who was the first one on that one? My main man, FWT over there, man. Which prominent San Juan venue opened later and is often called the Colisto, hosting large boxing and concert events? 1, is it the San Juan Arena? 2, the Roberto Clemente Coliseum? 3, the Jose Miguel Angela Coliseum? Or 4, the Hiram Bithorn Stadium? A prominent San Juan venue opened later and often called a Colisto. I don't even know this one. This was another generic one I had to pull out to make 50 questions on this exciting and funky quiz we got going on here. Oh, man, I'll tell you, I'm getting ripped too. this live resin sugar mixed with the sour diesel and the super boof. I don't know if you can get any stronger than that, man. I'm gonna do a public service announcement about the weed later on too. I don't want to do it now, but anyway, this Puerto Rican boxer was the IBF welterweight champion from 2006 to 2008 before losing to Antonio Margarito by KO. 1 was Sergio Martinez, 2 Mark Suarez, 3 Kermit Cintron, or 4 Jesse Feliciano. Oh man, I'll tell you, Mark, it just keeps me in my place. I'm loving it. I kind of wake up in the morning looking forward to this, the strain I got going to be smoking for the day. This Puerto Rican boxer was the IBF welterweight champion. And he was an entertainer on the tube too, man. If you were watching CBS Sports Spectacular, hey, Legs, my brother. Shout out to my man from I don't know where he's from, man. Somewhere overseas. An extremely cool dude. Love him, bro. Shout out to Legs. Kermit Cintron, the correct answer. Slide and counter, the first one on there. The first one on the button. I got a good deal on that sour fucking diesel, Mark. This internet site that I do business with, and man, I'll tell you, fucking smells just like a bag of fresh oranges off the vine. What's the weed laws in Puerto Rico? How did that get in there? 1, is it medical card required, but they reciprocate with the United States? 2, is it medical card required from Puerto Rico and they are strict? 3, is it legal dispensaries all over the island? Or 4, considered illegal everywhere on the island? It figures as soon as Legs comes in here, I do the fucking weed question. The Bud Files, man. Thank you so much for your support all through the game, bro. Appreciate it, man. But what do they do for you in Puerto Rico? How do you get your weed? What does the Paul brothers have? Take a guess. Take a guess on this one. The correct answer. Medical card required, but they reciprocate with the United States. As in, if you have a medical card from New York, you're going to get your weed in fucking Puerto Rico with no problem. You can't smoke it anywhere but in a little private setting, not the bars, not... Anyway, which Puerto Rican boxer earned his nickname El Radar? Oh, wait, let me pause this for a sec too, man. We got to say, who was the winner on that? I can't even see it anymore. It went by so fast. But anyway, which Puerto Rican boxer earned the nickname El Radar for his defensive skills and high ring intelligence? 1, Wilfred Benitez. 2, Miguel Cotto. 3, Ivan Calderon. Or 4, Felix Trinidad. I mean, this man was a defensive specialist, and he didn't bore you either, man, because he came back and he counted the shit out of you. He wouldn't put you to sleep. Nobody ever walked out of an arena. Wilfred Benitez. Let's see who the first guy to get this one. FWP, man. FWP is quick on the draw. He's got a good computer. Him and Slide and Counter, they're freaking going back and forth with that #1 position over there. Question number 27. Who's the Puerto Rican boxer known for fighting Manny Pacquiao in 2009? 1, Miguel Cotto. 2, Juan Manuel Lopez. 3, Jose Torres. Or 4, Felix Trinidad. Get on that button. Get on that button fast. George Porter on that bass. I don't know if you can hear it, man. I try not to keep it too loud. Gets me through, just like the old Toka 2, man. The correct answer on this one. Of course, number one, Miguel Cotto. The first one on there was slide and counter. First man on the button. Moving right along. Correct answer on this one. Moving right along. All right. The correct answer. Oh, for another question. I'm sorry. I'm buzzed nicely. This Puerto Rican boxer was a WBC lightweight champion and was the only man to defeat the lightweight Roberto Duran. 1. Saul Mombi, 2. Esteban de Jesus, 3. Edwin Violeta, 4. Edwin Rosario. The only man to beat a lightweight version of Roberto Duran, who's considered by some as the number one lightweight in the fucking world of all time. You know, up there with Benny Leonard, with Henry Armstrong, you know, untouchable. Fucking, not the Roberto Duran who you might have seen fight late in his career. But anyway, Esteban de Jesus, FWP. Quick on the draw once again, man. And with a bullseye. This Puerto Rican fighter lost to Costa Zoo, Roger Mayweather, and Julio Cesar Chavez before winning the WBO light welterweight title. 1 was it Sammy Fuentes, 2 Miguel Cotto, 3 Hector Camacho, or 4 Edwin Rosario. This is, you know, this goes to show you don't give up after a fucking loss, man. You'll get right back in that ring. Dust it off. I mean, we've seen one loss ruin some of these fighters. Look at this cat. Loses to 3 freaking Hall of Famers, and he comes back and wins a WBO light welterweight title. Who was it? Who was it? Come on. Who was it? Number 1, Sammy Fuentes. My man FWP knew that one. We're going to get to question 30. Take a 2-second break. I'll change my bong water again. Which Puerto Rican boxer was known for slick defense and held titles in the light flyweight division? 1, Wilfredo Gomez, 2, Pablo Baez, 3, Ivan Calderon, or 4, Antonio Cervantes. A slick boxer who was a light flyweight. Which one of these cats was it? I think he's in the Hall of Fame too, man, isn't he? I'm pretty sure he was inducted last year or the year before. The correct answer is Ivan Calderon. FWP, first man on the button. Let's check out the leaderboard. We're done with round 4 over here. No, we're done with round 3. We're heading into round 4. Sliding counter is in first place. We're going back and forth with these guys, man. Jose Diaz, Wheelchair John, FWP. Got some tight races going on here. Everything's by a point or 2. My brother Dinero Spada. I know, bro. I understand the fingers get fucking tangled up. Fuck, it pisses the fuck out of me too. My phone, my electricity went off tonight, and I figured I was going to use my phone, so I was fucking around with the phone. And I would have fucked up the show more than I normally fuck it up. So that was totally out of the question. But anyway, let's get back to this game. I won't even change my bong water yet. I still got a few good hits in there left to go. Skipping to question number 31. 4th round action. Heavyweight champion Johnny Ruiz lost his title to James Toney, but it was declared a no contest. Why? 1. The cards were read wrong. 2. Toney tested positive for weed. 3. Toney failed a PED test. Or 4. The WBA refused to recognize it as a title fight. The correct answer on this one. Everybody should get this one right. We talk about this one all the time. James Toney would have been the heavyweight champion of the world. You know, I mean, not the lineal, but a good dash on a middleweight's resume, just like Roy Jones. But Toney failed a PED test. Yes. Moving right along. Oh, who got that one? Who had that one right there, man? That was the blue. All I can see is the blue thing up there. FTW. Slick as a freaking Hector Camacho jab. Which Puerto Rican boxer became a national icon after a 1990s career, including a win over Oscar De La Hoya? 1. Miguel Cotto. 2. Hector Camacho. 3. Felix Trinidad. Or 4. Carlos Ortiz. No, Wheelchair John, you're the other man in blue. See, my little screen down here is slower than my screen up there. So anyway, forget about my problems. Worry about yours. Which Puerto Rican boxer became the national icon after the 1990s career with a win over De La Hoya, a loss to B-Hop? Felix Trinidad. And FTW, first man on the button. Macho Camacho fought Edwin Rosario in an all Puerto Rican war at Madison Square Garden. What was the outcome? 1. Was it Rosario by split decision? 2. Rosario by KO? 3. Camacho by unanimous split decision? Or 4. Camacho by split decision? In this fight, in the 5th round, Camacho catches a left hook, and he was never the Macho Man after that. He was the Dancing Man. It was like it short-circuited him. It was incredible. If you haven't seen the fight, just go back and watch the 5th round. You see Camacho do the dance. 1986, I think it was August. An incredible night. Camacho, no, that was during the Puerto Rican parade. It had to have been. Camacho by split decision, sliding counter, the first man on with that one. Wilfred Benitez was a 3-time world champion. Which one of these fighters did he not win a title from? 1. Roberto Duran. 2. Maurice Hope. 3. Carlos Palomino. Or 4. Antonio Cervantes. Pigeon. Salute, my brother. Always good to see the Pigeon here. Pigeon's a highly intelligent boxing fan. We make sure he's blued up. I've seen him around tonight. He's sober. Wilfred Benitez, the 3-time world champion. Which one of these cats did he not beat? Duran, Maurice Hope, Carlos Palomino, or Antonio Cervantes? The correct answer is Roberto Duran. He fought Duran. He was already the champion. He won the junior welterweight title from Antonio Cervantes, the welterweight title from Carlos Palomino, and Maurice Hope for the super welterweight title. Roberto Duran did not win a title, retained the title. But anyway, looks like my man Wheelchair John, the first one on that one. What weight class did former Puerto Rican champion Eric Morel compete in? 1, was he a lightweight? 2, was he a flyweight? 3, was he a featherweight? Or 4, was he a bantamweight? Eric Morel, Olympian. He was a flyweight. That's why people, fighters like this, we don't hear much of them. Hey, Cornbread, what's happening, my brother? Tame that rip. You know it. You know it. You know it. Weight class, but Eric Morel, a flyweight. Question number 36, right around the corner. What year did Puerto Rican achieve the historic milestone of having champions in all 17 traditional weight classes? I told you cats earlier, I mentioned this. At one time, Puerto Rico had a champion in every weight class, from flyweight to freaking heavyweight, from minimum weight to heavyweight, all 17 weight classes. Whatever they were, Puerto Rico had a champion in there. What year? 2020, 2015, 2004, or 1998? Susanna, thank you so much for your support, my sister. Hail the Philippines. Someday we should talk about the Filipino boxers. Get all your brothers and sisters in here, man. We'll go wild. I mean, really, one night I was on Skywalker's show. The year was 2004. FWP got that. I was on doing a show with Skywalker, and we were showing some freaking show that we booted, a boxing show that was going on live, that we showed live back in the earlier days of YouTube. You could get away with it, but you couldn't get away with it. But we got away with it, and I got about 1,000 subs that one show. Skywalker was like over 10,000. It was crazy, but boxing's a very traditional sport, very tribalistic. Tonight, we're all Puerto Rican, man. Break out with, I don't know what kind of beer they drink. I guess Bud Light. Whatever kind of weed they smoke, we're smoking that. Viva la Puerto Rico tonight. 2004, FWP, getting down, resuming the game. Question number 37. How many times has John Ruiz won the heavyweight title? 1 twice, 2 once, 3 he never won a legit heavyweight title, or 4 3 times. Now, this is based on facts, not feelings, so which one was it? Who's going to be the first man on the button over here? The correct answer, of course. 2-time, probably the most limited skill modern day era heavyweight champion, but he won it twice. It's in the record. 2-time WBA. Who was the first one on the button there? My main man, Danera. Next question. This Puerto Rican born WBC featherweight champion fought Hall of Fame members Salvador Sanchez, Eusebio Pedroza, Azuma Nelson, Wilfredo Gomez, Barry McGuigan, Costa Zoo, and Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Who was it? 1 was it Pedro Martinez, 2 Juan Laporte, 3 Juan Evangelista Venegas, or 4 Ivan Calderon? Wow. What a freaking resume, huh? And he fought them all in a 5-year period or something. I don't know, man. He had a long career. But Puerto Rican born. He was scheduled to fight Sanchez just before Sanchez got killed. And who did he fight? Was it Rocky Lockridge for the vacant title? He knocked out Rocky Lockridge in like 2 rounds. I think that might have been a USBA title earlier in his career. But anyway. FWP on there quickly. Once again, Juan Laporte. In January, Xander Zayas unified his WBO 154 and won the WBA light middleweight title against who? One was it Yodenis Tellis, three was it Julian Williams, three Carlos Adames, or five Abyss Barau. Who did Xander Zayas unify the titles with just the other night? I mean, we all saw this one. That's why, you got to have, to do trivia, it's tough doing modern shit, man. It really is. It's like, who's not going to know this one? But you should, as soon as you saw it, it should have been choo, boom, hit that button. That's kind of the way the Mad Dog trivias play. When it's like, when the money's on the line. Sliding counter, first man on that one. Sliding counter watched that fight. That was like, that ran head to head with another one, didn't it? I'm not quite sure, but anyway. Which Puerto Rico city is the hometown of the legendary boxer Sixto Escobar? This is a tough one. One, is it San Juan, two, Ponce, three, Caguas, or four, Barceloneta? Which Puerto Rican city is the hometown of the legendary boxer Sixto Escobar? Caguas, San Juan, Ponce, or Barceloneta? Take a guess, man. Your guess is as good as mine. Barceloneta. I didn't even know there was a Barceloneta till I put this quiz together. But my main man, Sliding Counter, he was keeping a first place. Oh, we're at the time we got to look at the scoreboard because we're coming into the home stretch. And look, what did I tell you, man? Look at Sliding Counter. He's been blowing everybody away over here. He's up by 3 points, though. I got some tough questions, the last few questions on here. You're going to have to know your shit, because I had to dig into some of my Ring magazines on this one. FWP, Hang Tough Man at 30. Jose Diaz with 30. We got 2 second places nipping at the heels, but then Wheelchair John's got 32. Man, Xander, we got my brother De Niro running in the 5th place with Yankee Kyle and Mark Nash, who just came in to say hello. Laid a few answers down. Nonetheless, man, we're going to go into the home stretch right now, so if you need a drink, I'm going to change my bong water. Bear with me just a sec, and I'll be right back. Get some fresh drinking water. Stretch out a little bit. I'll give you about a minute, and then I'll be right back. We back. We're back. Hey, man, I told you got a 25% chance of doing it. If you've had luck in love, luck in life, then, man, you get yourself, you're a winner. 25% chance. You'd have some guys with the track all day if they had a fucking 25% chance. Them's good odds, baby. Get some long shots in there, and you recognize the name. But you're gonna be I got some tough ones in the home stretch. Let's get started here. This Puerto Rican boxer was the WBO welterweight and WBO junior welterweight champion and boxed from 1996 to 2009 with victories over Antonio Margarito and Yuri Boy Campos. One was at Luis Resto, two was at Jose Barroso, three was at Felix Trinidad, or four was at Daniel Santos. Jose Basora, I'm sorry. One Louis Resto, two Jose Basora, three Felix Trinidad, or four Daniel Santos. The correct answer, Daniel Santos. FPW on that one? Yes. I think. I'm going to say yes. FWP, yes. Okay. Let's resume this game. Next question. Puerto Rico holds a world record for boxing champions per capita. How many champions per million are there? One, is it 65, two, 16, three, 150, or four, 100? The world record for boxing champions per capita. How many champions per million people are there? This is like Guinness World Book of Records shit, you know? Take a guess. 65, 16, 150, or 100? What do you think? Kind of a uselessly weird statistic, but it's 16 world champions per million people. That's there. I guess that's pretty freaking high when you think about it. A sport like boxing, world champion boxers, I mean, you can count them on your finger. Well, I guess now you have to use your finger and your toes. Maybe your wife's finger and toes too, but you get where I'm coming from. But the correct answer, number two, no gain, no loss. Let's get to question number 43 in this home stretch, and let's see what's going on. You got to Google it, Jose. That's how I get them, bro. This Puerto Rican boxer holds a world record for the most consecutive title defenses won by a knockout. This is a pretty interesting one. A Puerto Rican holding the most consecutive title defenses by a knockout. One, Wilfredo Gomez. Two, Juan Manuel Lopez. Three, Ivan Calderon. Or four, Felix Trinidad. This was a cat. I used to be watching this cat back in the day. He was a nasty one, man. He'd spit on you after he knocked you out. He was fucking, he was insane. We talked about him before. Nicknamed the Bazooka. Once he was defeated by Salvador Sanchez, people kind of almost felt sorry for the guy. Now, man, I mean, he's in bad shape from what I understand. FWP, I was looking for more recent stuff on him, but the stuff that I was reading on him back a couple of years ago, he had to be taken out of his house, unsanitary conditions. Some girl was his caregiver. Totally, got arrested for it. I couldn't find a lot of current information, but man, I mean, he's still alive. I guess he's in a freaking assisted living, but he was all fucked up on drugs and neglect. I mean, but anyway, what a fighter. In his day, the Bazooka, he had these little short punches. YAME 5287. Thank you for coming by, brother, sister. Appreciate it, man. Stick around. We'll give you a wrench when we see you. We'll make sure you're cool and not a troll. But appreciate it, man. If you haven't subbed, please do. This is Tuesday Night Trivia when he's doing Puerto Rico over here, man. The legends from Puerto Rico. And we're in the home stretch, so you can always go back and replay it. But why bother, man? If you don't know, you don't know. If you do, you do. Next question coming up in just a few seconds. All right. What are we, pause here? Yeah, I'm freaking paused. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Damn. Let's get to the next question. Who's the first Puerto Rican and first woman to win recognized world titles in 7 different weight classes, holding Guinness Book World Record for that feat? One, is it Yamilia Reynoso? 2, is it Crystal Rosado Ortiz? 3, is it Erica Cruz? Or 4, is it Amanda Serrano? Keeping with our theme, Puerto Rican boxers. This is a woman who is dedicated, man. I saw her on some shows, little YouTube interviews, man, and she bared her heart. She's like freaking. She don't have no boyfriend, no cell phone, no nothing. She had her brother-in-law trainer was like her freaking watchdog. It was almost unsettling stuff she was talking about, but truly dedicated at the time. Maybe that's before the dough came going in, but FWT, first one on that one, Amanda Serrano. Let's get to question number 45. This Puerto Rican boxer is notoriously known for HBO documentary Assault in the Ring, fighting with padding removed from his gloves. 1, is it Tony Ayala? 2, is it Nino Gonzalez? 3, is it Luis Resto? Or 4, is it Esteban de Jesus? This was a tough one, man. If you haven't seen the documentary, whew, crazy. A New York Puerto Rican, born in Puerto Rico, living in New York. Was it Tony Ayala, Nino Gonzalez, Luis Resto, or Esteban de Jesus? The correct answer, Luis Resto. Sliding counter. First man on the button. Moving into the home stretch. These 2 Puerto Rican brothers fought a combined at least 10 world champions, but neither ever won a world title. 1, were they the Viruet brothers? 2, the Ortiz brothers? 3, the Cotto brothers? Or 4, the Arroyo brothers? This is an interesting one. This is late 70s stuff. And these 2 brothers, they trained at Gleason's gym in New York. They were both diehard trainers. One of them fought Sugar Ray Leonard. They both fought Roberto Duran. I mean, these were 2 dogs. Never won world titles though. Tough as they come, but not quite elite. Today they'd win world titles. Back in the 70s, nah, you had to be way, way elite to win a world title. The correct answer is the Viruet brothers, FWP. First man on the button. Moving along over here, the exciting finish. This Puerto Rican boxer fought Alexis Arguello in the legendary Battle of Bayamon in 1978. 1, was it Lionel Hernandez? 2, was it Jose Fernandez? 3, was it Francesco Villegas? Or 4, was it Alfredo Escalera? The Battle of Bayamon. Just fucking type that in your search bar. That'll give you a good hour of holy fuck, wow, hey, oof, oof. What a fight. But a Puerto Rican legendary night in Puerto Rico. Who did Alexis Arguello fight? Let's see how many got this one right. Who was the first one? Looks like FWP, Alfredo Escalera, the Snake Man. Number 48 coming up. This Puerto Rican won the world title 4 times in the same division, making him sweet as sugar. 1, was it Miguel Cotto? 2, was it Felix Trinidad? 3, was it Edwin Rosario? Or 4, was it Carlos De Leon? Sorry to hear that, man. I had to bring my dog to the vet yesterday. I thought he had Lyme disease. I swore he had Lyme disease. Every symptom in the book. And he had a Lyme vaccination. You know, they have that now for dogs. But anyway, he didn't have that. He hurt his back, and they gave him some pain pills and muscle relaxers. Honest to God, all week he was dragging ass. My wife thought he was gonna die. It was that bad, you know. He's almost 11 years old. He'll be 11 like 2 months from now. And man, you know, my heart goes out to you, brother, because I know how it is. Rip me. Them dogs are like the best, man. They're better than people. What can be said? But anyway, Carlos Sugar de Leon, FWP, first man on there. And this cat right there, he just kept winning that cruiserweight title back in the day. He'd win it, he'd lose it, he'd retire, he'd come back, he'd win it. Crazy ass shit, man. Oh man, I'll tell you, it cost me $225, but it was so worth it. And you know, just the relief of knowing he didn't have Lyme disease. I didn't have to put him on the freaking, because I wanted to. I was going to go if I could get the amoxicillin, whatever it is they give them dogs now for the tetracycline or fucking some kind of a penicillin. But I was wrong. I mean, I Googled it. I had a dog that had Lyme disease, so I kind of knew he had joint pain, couldn't walk down the stairs. Just kind of like, I'd walk him, he'd just freeze up. It would be hurting him so much. Now he's almost like back to normal. The day after the vet store, I guess those muscle relaxers or something. But she's like, oh, no Lyme disease. I mean, they gave him the blood test, and they got to find a vein. It's like, whew, poor guy. But anyway, my heart goes out to you. I love my dog so much, man. If they had told me $1,000, I would have fucking called the old lady and said, baby, go to the bank. Beg, borrow, do what you got to do. But whatever the cost may be, let's get this dog taken care of. One thing I don't want to have is any regrets, man. You treat him as well as you can, give him a comfortable life. Let's get back to this fucking game. We're only 2 questions to go. Let's see what's going on here. He currently holds the WBA and WBO minimum weight title and is 13-0. And if you haven't seen him, go see him. 1 is at Oscar Collazo. 2 is at Luis Castillo. 3 is at Gerardo Zapata. Or 4 is at Edwin Cano Hernandez. Who holds the WBA/WBO minimum weight title? The correct answer. And who's the first one to get this one? FWP once again. Last question coming up here, man. The last question, question 50. This flew by tonight, huh? But here it is, man. This Puerto Rican WBA welterweight champion is best known for getting KO'd 3 times by Pepino Cuevas in title shots. 1 is at Angel Espada, 2 is at Segundo Morello, 3 is at Luis Acosta, or 4 is at Armando Munez. The last one over here. Who do we think it is? This is one, you know, this is boxing history right here. A lot of people don't even know who he is. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was putting my quiz together, and I shot this question at him. He's like, oh, that's a good one. And then when I told him the answer, he didn't even remember who Angel Espada was. But he got knocked out by Tommy Hearns when Tommy was like 13th, 14th fight. He went to Detroit, got knocked out by he's a world champion, couple of defenses, I think. But anyway, man, that's our last question. Let's get to the end of the game here, and we'll see what's up here. Sliding counter, the winner with 41 correct answers. FWP, 39, only down by 2 freaking points. See, this is why I'm gonna get a different way to score these things. I'm gonna go by the first place. I'll get one of my mathematicians to figure something out for me. But anyway, man, shout out to my bro Slide Encounter coming in here, getting some right answers, man. I know Slide Encounter knows his shit, man. He ain't copying nobody's answers. He's doing his thing out there, man. So once again, I think he's won a couple of Tuesday night trivias. FWP, man. When he comes in the fucking game, people start saying, I got something to do, man. I think I'm gonna get out of here. But man, he come in there and always shines, man. Always shines, man. And Jose Diaz, he's the quiet one, man. He just sits there playing the game and bango, man. All of a sudden you look on the board and it's like, Jose Diaz, where did he come from? Holy shit, man. I gotta distance myself from this guy. But yep, man. That's how you learn, Jose. You tell him, brother. Reading them magazines, man. Good stuff, man. And once again, man, if I don't see you tomorrow floating around out there, De Niro, I wish you a happy birthday today. And if I do see you tomorrow, don't call me a cornball, but I'm gonna tell everybody in there it's your birthday. So remember that, brother. Good fun in here tonight once again, man. Your boy Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. Try to put this together every Tuesday. Some Tuesdays I can't do it, but when I can do it, I appreciate people coming in here and getting them new subs and just doing our thing over here, getting more people interested in what we do. Keep the history of boxing alive, you know. And I don't just stick with boxing. I do many other things. That's why they call me your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster. We're gonna keep doing it, man. Keep being a real man. Let boxing live and honor the boxing heroes of yesterday, but not take our eyes off the fucking heroes of today. Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more, man. I'm out of here, man. God bless you all. Peace.